Trisha Paytas has had quite the week. She launched her skincare line once again and was definitely hoping it was going to be better this time around. But that wasn't exactly the case. It's been a rocky road of a start for her, as she's been battling haters who have spammed the website that she's selling it on. But this isn't something new to Trisha or something she didn't expect either. Well, maybe she didn't expect the hate to be this level, but she knew the risks that came with starting up this skincare line again, that's for sure. Now, before we get into anything, I want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Upside. I've talked about Upside with you guys before, and it's honestly one of my favorite apps for cash back. It's for anyone who buys gas, groceries, or dines out, and it certainly comes in handy when I'm out running errands or just want some lunch. And this day I was out, and one of my favorite places was 18% cash back, which was amazing, so I definitely wanted to get some food. Upside offsets inflated prices by giving you cash back on purchases. It's real cash back, no points or loyalty rewards here. To get started, download the free Upside app and use my promo code SPILLY and get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. Which, if you guys have been going to the pumps lately, those prices, it's not it. Which is exactly why I love Upside. But next, you're going to claim an offer for whatever you're buying on Upside, then pay as usual with a credit or debit card. Follow the steps in the app and get paid. In comparison to credit card rewards or loyalty programs, you can earn 3 times more cash back with Upside. The best part about Upside is you can cash out anytime to your bank account, PayPal, or an e-gift card for places like Amazon, Starbucks, and a ton of other places. Love me a good Amazon gift card. There's no limit to how much you can earn. Upside users are earning hundreds of dollars a year, and that's probably why they have a 4.8 rating on the App Store. One thing though is the Upside app must be used with a credit or debit card. Like I said, you guys can download the free Upside app and use my code SPILLY to get an extra 25 cents back for every gallon on your first tank of gas. You guys can go to upside.app.link/Spilly to download it today. The link will also be in the description. Seriously, go check it out. I know you guys will not be disappointed by it. So thank you to Upside for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the news. Trisha first tried to launch this last year and people did buy it, but she was met with a lot of hate, and the woman that she was collaborating with received hate for working with Trisha. Reviews were coming in and people were saying negative things about the products, to which Trisha and the woman that she's working alongside have both come out and said that the claims of their products having burned people's skin is not true, and when they looked into the issues, they found that the person complaining about this having happened to them never even was a customer in the first place. They just wanted to start some drama because they didn't like Trisha. But despite all that drama, Trisha decided to give it another go, and she sat down this week to talk a little bit more about what happened before and why she was a little hesitant to take on this business venture once again.
A year and a half ago, I came out with a skincare line and it did amazing. Like the first couple days did absolutely amazing. Circumstances happened and I started getting a lot of hate online. And it's like one thing to dislike me, but you know, this product is amazing. You can't really hate on it. And the hate that came was a bunch of false reviews. But when you don't even try the product or you just make up lies about it, it's really disheartening.
She said she felt so bad for the small business that she had partnered with to make her skincare brand, because she felt like the whole reason this woman was getting hate was because of her. It was all her fault, and she just felt so horrible.
Being associated with me online is, even if you're my family, my mom and sister, they just haven't been online that much because people are so vicious. They make up false allegations about people, about companies, about stuff like that, because they just dislike me so much or hate me, really.
She said that the skincare she created, she really does believe in it and wanted to continue with it, but the hate just got the best of her during the first go around, and she didn't want the woman that she made it with to continue getting harassed. But when she reached out to tell Trisha that people have actually been requesting this product ever since they stopped making it, people have been wanting to buy it again and was wondering if they could restock. And because there had been people that wanted to actually come back, they decided to work together again. And Trisha really didn't want the haters to affect it this time.
In fact, the reason we brought it back is because of you guys. How many emails we both got I wasn't gonna even bringing this back to her because I wanted to save our friendship, and I just felt, or I just knew that I was the reason her company was getting unwarranted harassment. So I wasn't gonna bring it up again to collaborate. But when she was like, you know what, we get a lot of emails about your skincare line too, wanting the products back because they worked. We're like, let's not let the haters win. Let's not let the haters win. And ultimately, we're passionate about skincare and really good skin. And let me tell you, it works, okay?
Trisha's excitement for the brand was quickly ruined when she noticed that haters were leaving reviews for her products that hadn't even shipped yet on her website. But it wasn't just as simple, this product sucks. The comments included photos of Trisha from her OnlyFans. People had screenshotted her posts there and were flooding the skincare site with these images. Trisha was horrified and took to social media to vent about what was going on.
There is people posting basically photos from my OnlyFans, some that have been taken down, that were always behind a paywall, and posting them on public review sites and on my skincare site. And we're doing our best working at taking this down as fast as we can. But the company that I partnered with is a small company based here out of LA, and she's a friend of mine, so she's been really supportive and trying to stick through me and trying to be like, let's just push through the hate. You know, we can only do so much.
She said this was all coming from a Reddit thread, and she was so angry that Reddit had done nothing to remove or stop the conversations of people encouraging others to leave reviews like this on Trisha's skincare site.
All coming from this Reddit, Trishyland Wifeys. It's all coming from them. The original Trishyland Reddit was taken down because of copyright infringement. They were posting stolen content from me. They still do that to this day. They still post my not safe for work content for out of spite and to really just send hate and make fun of me and discredit the companies I work with and work for, and even my own companies. A lot of that content has been since taken down because it's content that I no longer feel I want out on the internet. It was always behind a paywall. I know once it's on the internet, it's there forever, but it's me nude on review sites that we don't even have like control over. But the Trishyland Wifeys Reddit is encouraging this. They are posting, I have all the screenshots. They're trying to delete some are still very much up there. They've been up for hours today. And even one of the moderators jumped in and was like, hey, stop posting this stuff, but yet they leave a lot of the posts still up. So I don't know who's moderating it. I don't know what's going on over there. But like, it's like enough is enough.
Trisha goes on to say that she has regrets about a lot of the content that she had posted on her OnlyFans, and she had been actively removing a lot of the content she didn't feel good about anymore. But these people had it saved and they've been harassing her by reposting stuff that she's deleted. And now that she's a mom, she says she's really feeling bad about what she had on her OnlyFans, and this stuff is just even more upsetting to see because of that.
That I am kind of ashamed of. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very ashamed. Especially now being a parent, I knew that it was gonna be out there forever, but now this Reddit that has 40,000 followers. And they're saying, well, she deserves it because she did this, this, and this. Oh, she trolled, 10 years ago, so she deserves this. And it's like, no one deserves this, no one.
She goes on to talk more about being online and says that she has been taking steps to protect her daughter from online, and says people want her so badly to mess up, and they call her a terrible mom, and they're calling CPS and they want her to get her baby taken away from her. And she's so upset talking about this and saying that all of this is going to drive her to not post her daughter online anymore, which I will say that a lot of people have been saying like she should be careful about posting her baby online because there are people like this. She certainly had been warned, but she's now saying that all of this is really opening her eyes to wanting to protect her daughter from being online.
When is like enough? Like, I stopped posting my daughter on YouTube because I'm just like, they make up falsities. They fantasize, these sick individuals fantasize. They want something to be wrong with my daughter, with the way we parent. They want that so badly for her to not be with us. It's so scary. They post pictures of my daughter out there. They make fun of her. They stop posting on YouTube of her. Maybe I'll just stop posting her altogether. I mean, that's what these sickos want. It's just...
She was ultimately upset by the fact that her lawyer told her that there was absolutely nothing that she could do legally because it's up to Reddit whether or not they want to take the thread down, and taking action against Reddit would just be a waste of money. And people in the comments weren't feeling very sympathetic towards Trisha, I will say that. Mostly because she was calling all of this and the reviews, including those images from her OnlyFans, she was calling it revenge, you know?
Basically, revenge for me.
And people were telling her that's not the right word for what's going on. And she did post that stuff online, and it's for sure strange that people care that much to save it and then repost it online, and it's really messed up, and it goes against OnlyFans to screenshot and like share things that are behind a paywall, but it's not categorized as revenge. It certainly is really weird and scary that people are going this far as to harass Trisha, but there were a ton of people in the comments that were like, well, you did post that and all that stuff. So I think she very much wasn't getting the response that she wanted in the comment section from the video that she posted, being very upset about this, especially when it came to her daughter. A lot of people were in the comments telling her that this is a sign that she needs to protect her daughter from those online, and it really isn't safe for her to be posting as much as she does of her. But who knows if she's going to follow through on what she said about not posting her so much. Now, the next day after all of this, Trisha went on TikTok and she explained in more detail why she was so upset. And it mostly had to do with the fact that she felt so bad for the small business that she was working with. It all kind of circles back to this. She basically says that her fears from the first go around were coming true again, of her bringing a lot of hate to the small business, and they just don't have the ability to combat hate like any other business does. There's no like IT department that can remove these comments and things very quickly. So it was just stressing her out, and she felt so bad that everyone had to work just extra hard because of the fact that they were working with her.
Because it's a small business, there wasn't an IT tech guy like on site to get rid of those reviews right away, but they have since been taken down. I think ultimately they just wanted us to like take the site down, stop selling the product, but that's like not gonna happen again because we worked so hard on this line. We worked so hard to get it on Amazon, and the stuff works. And I think that's why people are upset, because it actually works.
She later ended up making a follow-up video talking about kind of losing her cool over this, and she isn't going to try and let stuff like this get to her the way that it did. She honestly hasn't made a video like this going off on haters in a little while now, and it seemed like she regretted posting this one.
Today is officially a reset day. It's a reset day. Every day is a reset day. In fact, every hour can be a reset hour. And what that means is just like you decide to reset. You decide to like change like the way you're thinking about things and what you're looking at and all this stuff like that. Law of attraction is so real. I talk about this all the time. Like, law of attraction is so real. Like, you attract what you feel, you attract what you think, you attract what you see, what you look at, what you surround yourself with. I'm at Starbucks. And you know what? I like let myself slip a little bit yesterday and like fed into negativity and really tried to defend myself. And like for me, I looked at it as like, you know, I'm gonna stick up for myself. I'm not gonna be walked over. But it's like I could either stick up for myself and try and fight and fight and just like waste all my energy trying to fight. Just a battle that's just like you just can't win. I mean, people are gonna hate you no matter what, truth or not truth.
And maybe she regretted it because she didn't get as much support as she thought that she was going to by posting this, but who knows. As for Trisha's skincare line that's come out, she's changed the name of it and the packaging for this launch. It's called ASMR Skin now, since Trisha has been really focusing on her ASMR channel. She says it brings her a lot of calm and peace, and so that's why she went with the name, and she's loving it, and she's claiming that it really works. So, I mean, I want to know what you guys think about all of this, and if any of you guys will be picking up ASMR Skin. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.